You're welcome. So.
I said, when I was sitting here, I said the stuff that was been said, I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, oh yeah, that's what I told him. So I said, I was agreeing with stuff then, and that was that. And I said, I wasn't by myself. I told him I wasn't. They said, just by yourself. Then they said somebody be driving back to go check. I'm like, what? Yeah, I said, I was spooked. Why would I drive back to go check on something, some junk like that? So I know I didn't. Nobody, like I said. But
that was all the story from the last time.
No.
Oh, okay.
Remember we was sitting here and he was saying something, and I was like, damn. Like I was seeing like pretty crazy. Like I was like, I gotta use the bathroom because I didn't want to hear it no more because.
Ah, yes, I remember.
I didn't want to hear it no more, so I was like, yeah. And I was like, man, I gotta use the bathroom. But then I just was scared.
Why?
Remember who was in the interview last time I said boat?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah.
Yeah.
And they said, came back and said it wasn't no boat before. He's lying.
Why didn't you just say? I mean, what's the deal with boat?
Nothing. He's just a big old dude.
Okay.
Just a big old dude. You just doing. Just a big old dude.
You still working? Where are you working at?
I work for the school board. I was working at the JDC. I left to help the kids before they get to JDC.
Oh, okay.
I
can't believe you left there. You were dying to get that job.
I was, and then every day was a call for me that you have to put your hands on a kid, and I didn't want to do that.
Oh.
I didn't want to have to put my hands on kids. And like I got there, and like I was young, but I was one of the officers who was cool, but I didn't play. But I definitely let you get away with hitting the officer or doing anything because this is my family. So it's like you hit the officer, I'm slamming you, fight. If you don't settle down, I'm slamming you. If I tell you to stop, you want to like. You tell the kid if you're in trouble, you gotta go to the room. They don't want to handle it. They don't want to snap. They say, well, what you want to do? So at that point, you gotta suit up. So I just got tired of suiting up, and I had to pick up a kid. I had to slam him and stuff. So I just help them in the school before they get there.
That's good. So where are you at now?
Philmont Park Elementary. Shoot, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to work there.
Why?
Because of the way the man acted.
What do you mean?
I guess he thought I was going to run.
Oh, okay.
And I was nervous because I didn't know. I was thinking they were CPI. So I was like, oh, that's CPI. And I didn't even know it was. I was like, y'all look. I was like, y'all look for me. And he was like, Karan. And I walked in. So I thought it was CPI. And then he was like, you remember something from last year? I was like, huh? Last year? And I totally just forgot about that. And he was like, yeah, you know from last year. Okay, makes me I was just being stupid, but I was like, then I said, hey, before we go, hey, you mind calling? I was like, nah, but can I get my phone first? And I was just like, so what is it again? And then he thought, I guess, me being nervous, he thought I was going to run, so he just was like, you know what, forget it. Just put me in handcuffs, and it was just, the kids, it was two kids in there, and it just messed me up. And the principal wasn't there, so they probably thinking, oh, he was acting crazy. And they had to handcuff him. But when he handcuffed me, I was like, whoa. Like, wait, you don't have to handcuff me.
Right.
And that was it. But I wouldn't want nobody around who had to be handcuffed in front of police around kids.
Yeah. Well, so, thinking back to that, what has changed? Anything?
I haven't seen that man in a whole year.
When you say that man, who are you talking about?
D.
Okay.
When we left that day,
yeah.
And what I did, I grabbed his head and gave him a hug. But I was like, me grabbing his head was like that, boy. I know he older me, but I was just like, boy, you damn near had me in some trouble, brother. I ain't was supposed to be in. But I didn't say it. That was my head. Me grabbing him and holding. I was holding him tight like this. So that was it. And then after that, I started working for the JDC in January.
So you just, in January of this year, 2017? 2017, this year.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay. So you last saw him when? When did you stop talking to him?
After that, we just stopped talking. It wasn't like we just stopped talking, but January, that's January, I didn't see him like that.
Mhm.
So, but I called him on his birthday. I like call him, try to call, say the number work. Hey, happy birthday, bro. I haven't seen him since like probably February.
Okay. You haven't talked to him?
I mean, like I said, happy birthday, bro, or something like that. But we just stopped communicating. Like we didn't hang. We just like communicate. Like, hey, what's up? You alright? You straight? Yeah. Like that. Not like no, oh, let me hang. I want to hang with you. Hey, you alright?
Come in. So y'all haven't hung together since then, right? And what about the other guy who you just mentioned, Bo, whoever you were talking about? For me? So y'all haven't talked since then. Oh, what happened to the other guy?
I haven't seen him.
How well did you know him before?
I didn't know him.
The other guy?
Like that. I didn't know him like that.
But how many times had you like been around him or seen him?
Maybe 4 times probably.
Okay. And the 3 or 4 times that you had seen or been around him, was he with Deontay each time or someone else?
No, he just was by himself. Like, they just said, meet up with him, just talk. That's it.
You would meet up with him?
No.
Who?
D. If I drive D, I drive him. That's it. Nobody, it was just like, they just talk, and that's it.
Okay. And your sister was involved that night to come and
She wasn't
pick you up,
involved.
right?
She just came pick me up.
Okay. How's she doing?
I haven't spoken to her. She's one of the people who say she's like, her and D got into a problem, and I guess she told me they was gonna stop talking. She gonna stop messing with him, but then I find out she still do mess with him, so I don't talk to her.
How long has it been since you talked to her?
January probably. No, probably Christmas.
That's your blood sister.
I can cut people off.
Okay, but that's your sister. Like, and it sounds like the only reason you cut her off is because she still talks to him?
Yeah. Like, it was, like, she just be saying, oh, I'm gonna do this, that, and like, not like she'll be lying saying she gonna stop messing with him, she gonna do this, but you still is, like, ain't got time to be going back and forth. And then, like, just, I didn't want to be on the situation, period.
So you cut your sister off too?
Yeah. She was still messing with him. And it's just like, alright, you telling me you're gonna leave him alone, you're not leaving him alone. And she always kept going on and on. Even like, she just was dumb about men. I don't like one of my.
She's a young girl.
But you don't be dumb about a man. You learn from it. But you don't be. I wouldn't let none of my sisters be dumb. I tried this.
Well, you don't turn your back on her.
I tried. Well, I didn't. But me and her had just met like probably 5 years before that. We didn't grow up knowing each other.
Right.
My daddy got 20 kids.
Yeah, I think you told me that.
So,
I mean, did you try to talk to her about it? Did you try to tell her?
I don't got a number.
Why?
I don't
You
speak
had
to
her before.
I did, but I don't speak to her.
I mean, according to you, the last time we talked, if you ever needed a ride,
yeah,
she would come and get you. And you don't even talk to her just like that. And you really don't have a good reason other than she makes dumb choices where men are concerned. Thanks. Huh? Why you all in my hand? My goodness, you nosy. I'm sure you don't make plenty of mistakes where women are concerned. Would your sisters cut you off?
I haven't. I'm not that type of person. Seriously, not. I mean, like, what? Only. I never let them. I don't leave a female alone. And I mean, yeah, I'm not the type of person. I'm a cool laid back. I don't argue with females. You argue with me, it's either you gonna make it right or you just gonna spit out ways. And I spit ways like that. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
And then they try to find out why. It's just over. I don't have communication with you. Once I'm done, I'm done.
So, do they have the same numbers?
Who?
Nyasha.
I don't know. I haven't spoken to her in so long.
Okay. What's your number now?
902-5801.
Okay. So your number is different.
Yes,
from
ma'am.
what I remember you telling me.
276-9523.
That was your old number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't have that number anymore?
Mm-hmm.
What other number do you have?
902-5801.
I know, but what other number do you have besides that? Because last time you were here, you had two numbers.
Yeah, I didn't need it. I had the phone because I was hanging with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now you only have one phone. Where is your phone anyways?
One of them got it.
Okay. Are you willing to let us look at your phone to see that you don't have any issues with that?
Get it.
Okay. Well, we'll have to fill out the form. Oh, thank you. Come and look at this form with me. Then while we're looking at the phone, I want to kind of go over the stuff with you again that we talked about before. Okay?
Get it.
Okay, hold on.
One day you might see the argument for me and my girlfriends.
Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, the time is 4:20 p.m. And we are here at the station. Spell your full name for me.
Quran. Last name ARCHER.
Why do you always talk so fast? I'm gonna let you read it. I just want to fill your name in first. What kind of phone you have?
iPhone
Okay. What model?
7 Plus.
Yeah, because I want you to read that. Let me see. Would you mind seeing if his phone is out there? I just need to get the serial number. Read that. No, because I want to make sure you understand this, or I can read it for you.
No, I'm reading.
So it's basically saying that you're going to give consent for us to look at your phone and pretty much corroborate what you're saying right now. And then that's where I wrote what the phone is, but I need to get your serial number. You know how to go to settings? Can you go to your settings?
Go to settings. We'll
I'm trying to find out what kind of phone, like what kind of serial number.
Get you.
No, about. There you go.
Okay. I'm going to read it off to you so you can write it down, okay?
Right.
Write it. Okay. Okay. F is in Frank.
Yeah.
2. L is in Larry. T is in Tango. 8. D is in David. Y. J is in Juliet. H as in hotel. G is in golf. 0, 5. Let me rewrite it because I can't really tell that's a G. This is almost dead.
Could you
Look like it up for you.
could I call grandma?
Yeah, and you're gonna be done in a minute. Yeah, I'll let you know. How is your grandma?
She
Drinking soda.
She good.
How's your mom?
Good. I've been helping. I've been helping my mom now.
She's still staying in the same place? Off of 26? You stay with her still?
No, I have my own place.
Okay, that's good. So, so you haven't really seen D. You don't communicate with him. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Your sister, Yeah, sure. You haven't communicated with her because she communicates with him.
No, it's not. It's like we just. I mean, it's part of that, but and then just lying saying, "Oh, I'm done." Then you go back. I'm done. Go back. I'm done. Go back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time for that.
I understand that. And you know, I mean, if you're gonna separate yourself, you might as well separate yourself altogether. What about the other guy that you were talking about?
I don't even know his number.
Okay. Did you ever know his number? Like,
What?
did you ever communicate with him like that?
No.
Okay. So tell me, go back to that night and tell me from the beginning what happened.
We got called up there. Went up there.
When you got called, do you remember where you were and who you were with when you first got called? Who called you?
Did nobody call me? I think they called D. They called D phone, not me.
Okay, when you say they, who is they?
Yeah, Bert.
Okay, so Bert called D on his phone. Okay, you remember what time it was? And were you with D?
I think yes. I drove out there.
Okay, so
And usually, sometimes, see, I don't know that day, that morning. I don't know because usually I won't be with him. He's like, hey, we gotta go to Bert house because he didn't have a license, so I drive the car. So I said, all right, I'll drive you out there.
Okay, where were y'all?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
You remember about what time it was? Okay.
At first, when we went up there, it was light, but then at the end, it was dark time.
Okay.
And then the lady was in there, smelling like pee and.
But wait, hold on a minute. When y'all went up there the first time, I know you said that it was light. You don't know what time it was, but was it early in the morning? Was it the middle of the day, in the afternoon, or was it in the evening? Like about what time?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know it's in the evening though.
Okay, so in the evening time, y'all went up there. You got the phone call and went up there. When y'all got up there, what happened?
I went to their room. They spoke to each other. They spoke.
Where did they go?
They was in the the other living room. We first opened his door in the living room. Then,
Okay.
Well, I was inside. Then I guess Brooke must have told him she gotta go or whatever. So he was like, they ain't got shit to do with me. I've been told you to get up out of here. So like, what do I want to do, man? Like, so that's probably what. So
that's what Bert was saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then after that, I heard I got up, walked around, and I seen the lady that smelled like stink. So I almost threw up.
Where was she laying at?
In the bed.
Okay.
So and I almost threw up.
In what bed?
Bert's.
Okay.
So I almost threw up, and then I walked out. And then I was like, call 911. Call the police, call 911.
Well, what were they saying? I mean, I know Bert was saying, what do I do?
It was like, I don't hear it's going to look with 4 black dudes, 3 black dudes, and all us here. And we just, all dudes, 4 people here, 4 dudes here, and the lady naked in the bed or whatever.
But where is the 4th dude coming from?
No, it's me, Bert, and the 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The 2.
Huh?
You, Bert, D, and who else?
Debo.
Okay. Where did Debo come from? Don't get confused. I mean, you know what happened. All you gotta do is
He was with us. He was there with us. We went there. You know?
Okay. So did he come up there with y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. No one's so confused.
Cause that like.
Hey, listen. If you're telling the truth, you're going to be able to keep it straight.
It's not. No, it's not.
You can't keep it straight if you're lying about it. If you're being honest, you're going to be able to keep it straight. Right?
He was there.
Okay.
And I said, keep telling him call 911. So I kept calling 911.
So who called 911?
Nobody.
Oh,
They
okay.
wouldn't.
You kept telling them to call 911. Why wouldn't they call?
Because they said, how's it gonna look with us, with this white woman? And I was like, man, call 911.
Well, when you saw her in the bed, what did you see? I mean, like,
she just was laying. I didn't even know she was naked. She was laying down and just was like,
so she was on her back.
Laying down.
Okay. At what point did you realize she didn't have any clothes on?
when I stepped in and like smell, yeah.
Okay. Was she making any sounds?
She was like,
were her eyes open or?
It's open.
Did you talk to her? Did she try to talk to you? Had y'all ever talked before?
I seen her one time, and that was a long time ago. I didn't even know she was what she was. She asked me to make me a sandwich, and I was like, no, because I didn't know. But this was a long time ago.
Okay.
That was it. That's the only time I ever seen her. I seen her one time with the sandwich, and the second time was this shit. Excuse me.
That's okay. So when you went in there, she was like kind of laying on the bed, and she was on her back. And you realized that she was naked when you stepped in the room.
Yeah, and I smelled it now. That's when I was from the throw up.
And when you smelled, like, was it a smell when you walked in the room?
It was smell like it was pee and boo boo, like for a day. It smelled like it just was there, like stank.
Okay. How long were you in there?
I just walked in and I had to walk out because my stomach. I got a weak stomach. I had to walk fast.
When you walked in there, where were they?
Right there.
Standing there?
My door.
What were they saying?
Bert was like, what do I do, man? He's like, shit, ain't got shit to do with me. I've been told you to get, he said, I've been told you to get this bitch up out of here. So.
And what was Bo saying?
Man, Bo was the same way. He's like, bro, man, I ain't got shit to do with that. Like, y'all tripping. Like, man, y'all. And then, you know, everybody said, thought it was she was going to the hospital. Bert said take her to the hospital.
So were y'all going to take her to the hospital?
But then when we was leaving, police ended up coming around, and it seemed like they got scared, like, you know, when you got a body or whatever in the car. Yeah. So police came around and they detoured, and we did pass the hospital, but it was like, I said, hey, drop her off, we got a hospital, drop her off. Like, how the fuck that's gonna look? And they was asking me why didn't I just turn in? I was like, well, what do I do after that?
Well, was she trying to say anything to anybody when she was still in the bed?
She just was like, no, she was moaning.
She was moaning?
She was moaning.
And you could tell that her eyes were open?
I walked in, and I was going to throw up, and I came back out.
When did you realize she didn't have clothes on?
When I walked in.
Okay, so once you got all the way in there. Okay.
Okay. That's the door.
Okay.
I heard her and I was like, I was sitting like doing this. What the heck? I was trying to find out like what was going on, and I was like that. So,
alright.
and then I don't know what was said, but I ended up going up there.
Yeah.
And like.
So this would be the doorway, right? And so this would be the bed over here. Alright. And so how is she when you go in there? Okay, and her eyes are open. You can clearly see.
Yeah, she like
Okay, so her arms and legs were moving. Okay, and you turn around and walk back out.
But I was like, and I like threw up in my hand. So.
And then you walk back out. And then what happened?
They had a conversation.
Okay, how long? About?
Not long.
Okay.
Just was out of business, like. My brother was like, take us to the hospital.
Okay. So what happened after that?
She got in the truck.
How did she get in the truck? Don't worry about that. Just tell the truth. That's all you gotta do. If you help put her in the truck, that's fine.
I did.
Okay.
I did.
How did she get in the truck?
Put her in the truck, picked her up.
Okay. Why are you nervous to say that? I mean, did he do something to her before he picked her up and put her in the truck?
No. That man ain't do nothing.
Okay.
It's just, that's a big old dude.
Yeah, I understand. But it is what it is. You didn't do it, right? Okay.
But the thing is, what we get confused at is, okay, once we get to St. Petersburg, okay, yeah, we stop. When I found out I said, bro, she boo-booed on herself. So I said, miss, I'm talking to her. I said, miss, that's so disgusting. Why would you boo-boo on yourself? Talk to her. I didn't know she was dead. I didn't know when people die, these bowels fall out, or whatever it's called. I don't know.
So, she had probably lost control.
So she, when we stopped, and I snapped, somebody came back and they was like, bro, she dead, bro, what the fuck? So, they started snapping. Damn, dog, this is crazy. I really, they started snapping. And that.
Well, let me go back to when she was in the bedroom, when she was in the bed. You saw that she was naked. You said that Bolt picked her up, right? When he picked her up, like, did they put any clothes on her or anything?
I think she had on some. I think she did have clothes. I don't know. I think I seen a shirt on her or something. I don't remember. I don't remember though.
Okay, so they put a shirt. You don't know who put the shirt on her?
I don't remember. See, because when they picked her up, I wasn't there.
Okay, where were you?
I went outside.
Okay.
And they told me, it was like, because I was scared. So they was like, this nigga here, like, go to the truck. I was to the truck, and I was.
When you went to the truck, did you go to whose truck? Your truck? Bert's truck. Okay, what kind of truck does he have? Or did he have?
Tundra.
Okay,
White.
what color? White. Where was the truck? When you went out to the truck, where was it? And did you go sit in it, or what'd you do?
That's what I said. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so while you were sitting in the truck, how long do you think it took about for them to come out?
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Okay, when they came out, Bolt was carrying the girl. Well, I mean, somebody was carrying her out. I mean, we already know what the end result is, but the girl got it. She got out of the bed somehow.
I don't want nobody to come try to do something.
I understand. But I'm sure that by the same token, you don't want to take a rap for something you didn't do either, right?
But what rap? Ain't nobody do nothing to the lady.
Okay. But she got out of that bed somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, you do understand that it's just as bad to be dumping her body and leaving her than it is if someone had done something to her, right?
And that day I was spooked, but then
okay, I understand
like
that.
Saying, "Oh yeah, you remember you me?" No. Listen, miss, I probably won't tell you. The only thing you can say that I did probably stupid of me was driving that truck. That's it. I kept asking to call 911.
I believe you.
Call 911. I say, what? Call 911.
Why didn't you call 911?
What if I call 911? Then what happens? I gotta go. How am I get home?
Well,
So listen. If I call 911 and the police get up there somehow, who call 911?
Yeah. But did you not just say ain't nobody do nothing to the girl?
Yes, ma'am. You're right, but like they said, how it's gonna look with all these men here and this one lady.
What do you think happened to her?
She overdosed.
Okay.
That's what I think. Nobody did nothing to that lady, from my knowledge.
So you really don't think that calling the police and maybe the fact that she might have lived?
Yeah, but listen, at this point, then it would probably been 2 people here, two, just me and her.
Been 2 people where?
If I'd have called the police and maybe.
Why, you think they wouldn't have stuck around?
No, I feel like I'm the person, like I gotta be smart. I can't just call the police and what if they do something to me? That's what I was thinking.
Okay, I got you.
I'm not saying they did something. They didn't. I'm not saying that. But I mean, in that type of situation, everybody be that whole way. Everybody's mind ain't thinking right.
Okay. So when he put her in the car, what did he do then?
Got in the BMW.
Okay. Like you in the truck with the girl by yourself.
So I was like, I got out and I was like, what's going on? They said, no, you drive the truck. So I was like, oh my God, man, what the fuck? I got mad. And if you look on the camera across the street from that lady house, like I was scared. Like it just, like, cause Bert, you can tap his truck, it's a joke. But I was scared and it just jolted. And it's like zoom, zoom, zoom.
When he put the girl in the truck, where did he put her, in the front or the back? Seat? Okay. And he didn't put the girl in there with no clothes on?
I don't know, miss. I didn't see her naked though. When I look back, I don't think she was naked.
Okay. So once you kind of got yourself under control with her in the car.
I was never under control. I still was spooked, like, but I knew I was driving this
But
truck.
once you started driving, they were in the BMW, D and Bo.
Yes, oh my gosh, bro.
So you started driving, and where'd you drive to?
We were supposed to go to the hospital.
Okay. And at what point did you change your mind?
The police got around by the police, state troopers didn't got around us.
I guess people probably panicked and turned off, and I just followed and went around to another way. Came down, then I called her and said, "This lady boo boo, she's staying." I was like, "Miss, why would you boo yourself?" And then, you know, I followed them somewhere, and we pulled over, and then they found out that she died, and Bo was real.
So by that point, she never was able to even say anything. So you never heard her say anything. You just smelled it.
Bo was mad that D put him in that type of situation. He was like, "Why the fuck would you bring me up here and this happened?" Like, you know, they're just mad at using that type of situation. And I was scared.
By that time, where were you? Like, were you on the interstate, or
No,
were
it
you?
was
Where
down
were
south,
you?
St. Pete.
By that time, when you called them,
Yeah.
what did they tell you? Like, did they tell you where to go or where to meet them at, or did they come and meet you?
Remember, we left, parked the car, these apartments by this gas station. We got in that car. Everybody got a truck. People keep saying, he keeps saying, the man keeps saying, "You by yourself." But then when we sat right there, and that's why I kept saying, like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." oh yeah. And then I was like, I got tired of hearing that stuff.
Yeah.
I get mad, and then I was like, "Man, I gotta go pee."
So, y'all met up and they got in the truck with you. Okay. And then y'all drove to. And when y'all got to the alley, did you already know she was dead by then?
Once I didn't know she was dead until we stopped, and yeah, that Bo was mad, and he was like, "Man," I heard him say she dead. And I was like, "Oh shit, man!" That's what I said. Like, bro, like, hard out the truck. I was like, man, and then get you stupid, like that, like, you know, getting mad, like.
Yeah.
So I just got back in.
Where were you then?
I was in the passenger.
No, where was the car? The truck? Yeah.
It was on 4th Street somewhere, or 9th Street somewhere.
Okay, so you get back in. By that time, who was driving?
He.
Okay. So then where did he drive to after Bolt yelled at you to get back in the car?
No, I was driving, when we found out she was dead, I was driving the truck.
Yeah.
I drove the truck because D had drove his car to the apartments. I drove the truck there, and then I was like, "Bro, I'm not driving this fucking truck." So I got out, and they told me to get on the other side, so that's when he started driving.
Okay. Where did Bolt get?
He was in the back seat.
With her. And that's when he told y'all that she was dead?
No, he had been scared, and he was just mad that D put him in that situation. He didn't want to be around it. That man was not trying to be around that.
Okay. So D started driving, and where'd y'all go?
The alley.
Okay, like, you remember what apartments that was?
PPA.
Okay. So you weren't that far. You just basically went around back.
Yeah.
Okay, and when y'all got around back, what happened? When you got in the alley?
So I'm gonna tell you, but what they said was, they said it's okay. You drove around there and you dragged it out the truck. I didn't touch the lady.
Okay, I believe you.
I didn't
What
touch
happened? Tell me what happened.
Bo just dropped her like a baby, like picked her up like a baby and set her down like a baby, like gentle, like. And he was like, "Damn." And that's it. And that's it.
And then what happened?
We left.
Did you get out of the car when y'all got there? Did D get out? Do you remember?
No. Cause he was like, he didn't want to touch it, but the thing, he was trying to say he didn't want to touch her, but him and Bo got, they was arguing, so Bo got mad because he was like, "Stupid, you got me into this shit." And that was it.
And so I guess Bolt really didn't want to take her out either. And D didn't want to take her out. And they knew you weren't going to do it.
Yeah.
So he he picked her up
Laid her down.
and laid her on the
Gentle.
ground.
Small. That was like a baby.
And then what happened after
I swear
that?
to God, when these boys don't try to come to my house, man.
Huh?
I can't go back home.
Why?
Cause people.
You moved.
Huh?
You moved. How does he know where you live?
No, but when we first left, we was moving. Me and the girl was moving. Me and this girl was moving, and he communicated with his girl, but they don't communicate anymore. They like done. But he was like, he know where we moved because he gave us the money to move.
Why did he give you money to move?
We didn't have a spot, and the girl lease was up, so we just moved somewhere else. And after that, that's when we just cut ties, stopped talking.
When y'all drove out of the alley, where did y'all drive to?
Birdhouse.
Straight. Y'all didn't go back and get Dee's car.
Oh yeah, we did. No. We drove straight. Yeah, we went straight to the house.
And
My
so,
sister picked.
did they argue in the car going up there?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
I was scared, so I didn't know somebody bulging in the backseat, he was over there. So I just was like watching myself, like, cause I seen movies and stuff, and people end up dead and stuff, like, you know what I mean? So I just was like watching, like, my back was to the window, and I was like watching Bull, watching D at the same time. Even though I don't feel like they'll do something to me, but you never know. So I just was watching myself, and I'm like, cause if they were gonna try me, I was gonna fight.
Yeah, I understand.
And that was that.
But it was mostly the two of them arguing between each other.
They was from the fight. They seemed like they was from the fight. Bo was mad. Like, man, bro, I can't believe you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, mad. But it wasn't default. Like, it wasn't his fault. It's just, we went out there and role played it one time. Like, it wasn't nobody's fault. Man, one of theirs, but that man.
So y'all drove back to his house, to Bert's house. And when y'all got there, what happened?
Called my sister to come get us. And he was like, I didn't remember at first, but once the man said it, he said go get some lighter fluid. And that was that. But it was like,
who told you to go get lighter fluid? For what?
So he said we need to take our clothes off.
Okay. So what'd you put on?
D clothes.
D had clothes there?
Yeah, he used to live there.
What did Bo put on?
I don't remember. I don't remember by him.
So y'all went up there and Bert said that y'all need to take your clothes off and burn them. So where'd you get the lighter fluid?
The gas station.
Yo, so you had to go get it.
I didn't want to be there. So I said in the car with my sister. He said, man, go sit in the car with your sister and wait. And I said in there with my sister.
So when did your sister get up there?
She had he called. I don't know what time it was though.
Okay.
I knew it was late, but he called her. I guess she couldn't get up. But we said when I was sitting in the car.
I thought you called her.
No.
Okay, so D called her to come up there.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she got up there, they told you to go sit in the car with her?
Yeah,
and you went and sat in the car with her, and then what?
They called and said, go to the store for me. And I was there.
What did they tell you to go to the store to get?
Lighter fluid.
Okay. So you went to the store, you got lighter fluid?
Yeah.
And you came back? How long were you gone?
The store, like 2 minutes probably.
Okay. Where'd you go get it from?
7-Eleven.
Alright. And so when you came back with it, you took it inside? And what happened then?
They brought the clothes.
Where?
Fireplace.
Okay. So what about your clothes? Right there. And then what did y'all do with them after you burned them?
We left. I put on D clothes. I left. We got to call my sister.
But what did y'all do with the clothes?
Bert said he burned them.
Well, he was burning them while y'all were there, right? So did y'all put them in something?
I wasn't there. And if they so. We went home. I got to call my sister and left. And then that next day. But actually, you know what? That night too, I ended up being around with them. We left, and we went and got D-car. We got D-car, and I was told, I don't trust. I said, I don't trust him.
Trust both.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all go get these car from?
Where it was part of that apartments.
In St. Pete? Okay. Did y'all stop anywhere else on the way?
And D, well, I went to my grandma's. I took D.
On the way to St. Pete, did y'all stop anywhere else? Y'all only stop at no apartments in Clearwater?
Clearwater?
Mm-hmm. When you left Bert's house after burning the clothes.
His big mama house?
Maybe. Did y'all stop by there for a few minutes?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, what do you remember after burning the clothes?
Leaving, going home, and we get his car, and I told him I don't trust him. I said I don't trust him. He dropped me. He said I understand. He said he was like, listen, boy, I love you, boy, you my brother. He said, and he was just like, I never let nobody do nothing to you. So he was like, you don't gotta go.
Where was Bolt by that time?
He was home by himself. He was home.
How did he get home?
We dropped him off.
Where does he stay?
Don't know. Well, at that time I didn't know where he stayed. We dropped him off. I don't even know where I know we dropped him off, but I don't remember. I don't remember.
Was it in St. Pete? Was it far from where Dee's car was? How far?
15, 20 minutes.
15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So, Tampa?
No. Well, probably like 5 or 10. Like, I mean, I don't know. My time and y'all time is probably different. Like, I don't know.
Time is time.
I don't remember where we stayed at. I know we dropped him off, and then we dropped him off. I went to my grandma's house. I told D, I was like, no, I don't trust him. I got dropped off. He was like, go to his grandma's house. But I went to my grandma's house, and I was like, damn, I don't know, I thinking I'm trying to be like, you know what I mean? Because I was scared. So that was that.
And what about the next day that Bert asked you guys? I mean, what was his conversation?
I don't know. I don't know the conversation, but I just know that car was at the car wash.
Was that the last time who took the car to the car wash?
We did.
So you went back up there the next day? What time?
Don't remember.
Was it in the morning or at night? In the morning?
The car was parked at the car wash the whole time.
So did D come to pick you up, or did you go pick him up?
He picked me up. I ain't on my car.
Okay, so he came to pick you up and just you and him went back, or did both go?
Me and him.
Okay, so when y'all went back, what happened?
Got the truck out to the car wash, and y'all just been sitting there, and then y'all picked us up.
You went to Bert's house and got the car from him. Had he driven the car?
Bert? No, I don't know. I don't know. I had the car shut off. Yeah, I don't remember him.
So you went and picked it up, went to the car wash?
Yeah.
Oh, at his house? Where?
St. Pete.
Why'd you bring it all the way to St. Pete to go to the car wash?
Miss, I don't know. I just was doing what they told.
Okay, so you drove it back down here. What car wash did you drop it off at?
20, I think it's 22nd Street right there. It's like a auto, like a car where you work on cars, but it had a car wash in the back.
And you left it there? Okay. And what y'all do after that?
We left.
Okay. And how much longer after that did you get picked up to come down here?
No, that probably was the next day after. I got pulled over. I went to truck, I got the truck, and I got pulled over.
The same truck?
Yeah, I guess it was the dude probably watched that. I got the truck. And
so you went to get it after it was clean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the truck, and I got pulled over with me and Mr. Coach. And after
who was that?
The old man.
I don't remember an old man.
He was his man. He said he got interviewed. So that was that. And we got pulled over. They said I ran a stop sign. And I was like, y'all need 8 police cars for a stop on the stop sign? So I was like, but Bert said he told them that he had his truck. So I was like, oh, they was looking for me.
Okay.
And I had a license, so they was like, Merry Christmas. Let me go.
Okay. And where did you go then?
I went to my grandma's house. The next day, I went to my grandma's house, then I went to the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, y'all, they called that same that morning. They was at my house, my grandma's house, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? I called him, I was like, bro, what? But he wouldn't pick up at first. So I'm thinking he like, I don't know. I was just like thinking bad, and then that's when he came.
You're talking about G.
Yeah, I just he won't pick up. I was just thinking bad.
So when was the last time you saw her?
I ain't seen him forever.
Or talked to him?
I don't speak to him. You got my phone, you gonna see. Only time you probably say I called but before November, yeah, I probably called him again. But a couple times I called him when his daughter had just came out of school, and I said, hey, boy, you know your daughter out here. Spoke to him for that. Boom, birthday came, spoke to him for that. And I probably called him to see how he was doing. Probably the last month, the end of the last month, just see how he was doing. But he didn't pick up. He didn't pick up. He won't speak like that.
Okay. Alright. I'll be right back, okay? You good?
I need to call my
Alright. Alright, give me 1 second.